in God's name are you wearing that?
I don't know anymore.
Turn it on. I wonder if it still works. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's awesome. Now people don't see my face. It's like I'm blurred, like NSA stuff. Or I could do that. Or I could just do the red lights. That's what I see when Cammy's mad. She's like... Then you can blink it. And that's what happens when she's really mad.
So this one is about ways to not destroy your relationship. Hey, it's Cammy. This is Man Frand.
That's deep.
Well, yeah, like, I want to know if I have destroyed my relationship. Well, I know I haven't, but I think there's certain things with quarantine that can be really difficult for people. You know what I mean? There's certain things that can be quite hard to get through. So I found this little list of tips that can help you not destroy your relationship.
It's the morning toots. Is that all there?
Okay, first of all, whether you're alone or with someone, and this really isn't a self-help thing, I'm trying to not do that, but I hope that you are doing okay, and if you are in a relationship, I have a couple of tips for you on how to kind of get through some of this, but how to not do it with, getting in arguments every second, because you're going to get irritated, right? Okay, first of all, make time for alone time. That's the number one thing that we probably have worked on and done the best at.
Yeah, I'd say so.
With quarantine. And it's not just when you use the bathroom, it's when you, let's see, go to watch TV, text with a friend, read, do anything that you want to do. It's when you do it by yourself, right?
It's true. Yeah.
What's something else that you can think of, like...
I don't know. You kind of still need your own time. I mean, especially...
Like, we can go hours without talking.
Well, I mean, as people have heard before, my introvert, I charge great and I'm by myself. So your alone time could be doing a Zoom or whatever else with your friends. That's your alone time, but you're doing something with your friends. I mean, we can't go out. What's tough for me is at least once or twice a week, I used to like just to go have a happy hour. I mean, 1 or 2 beers maybe, and then come on home.
Yeah.
Can't do that now. And then also, sometimes when I come to the house, because our work schedules are a little different, that I might have an hour or 2 hours sometimes where I'd wind down, watch a little TV, watch the news, take care of something at the house. But it was just kind of wind down time. And it would recharge me a little. I'll probably say it wrong. Doesn't matter. But now, I mean, as I'm sure most households, a lot of that's gone. And a lot of people have kids now, too, as well, at the house. And I'm watching, a lot of people are doing some cool creative stuff. But I don't know, for ours, it's just separating. It's just going to a separate space and not feeling the pressure that you have to be there to entertain or be with the other person.
Yeah,
and everyone's okay with that. That's the main thing. Definitely.
Okay, number 2 on the list, create a schedule. I thought that you would quite appreciate that one. Thank goodness for Man Frand podcast. That's kept me on a schedule. And a normal schedule helps to keep things stable and combats things like anxiety and depression. Do this. Now, we have not had this situation, but you'll want to do this, especially if you're both working from home. Now, next week, we are both, some of us, working from home a couple of days.
I'll be at the house while she's working. My company that I work with just implemented, this will be the first week we do it. They split us into different teams, and what we'll do is we'll alternate. This week, I'm on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday team, which means I don't go in Tuesday, Thursday. And then vice versa, the next week I'll be Tuesday, Thursday, and then other people are Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just have to be here to answer my phone, take care of any customers or business that calls, but I will be around the house. However, I'm now spacing out items that I need to do around the house to account for that so I don't go stir crazy and bother her as well.
Okay, but my question is, we need to have like a work schedule. Like, you cannot be interrupting me.
Well, I think it's so much like our room work schedule. Like up here, the room we're in now, she's using a lot more, setting up more of a studio, and this was kind of my man room. This is where I was going to set up gaming, which I hadn't set up yet since we moved. I haven't been on my gaming, and couple of years or whatever. But either way, this was kind of my solace, and it is not there anymore.
No.
But I think she's also going to be using my computer too, because she needs it for some studio stuff for what I have on mine. So needless to say, I think this room will require a usage schedule.
Which would be mine. Okay. That's good.
She's taken away my nap room.
Get fresh air. What about your bedroom? That's a nap room. Okay, get fresh air. Obviously, a lot of us are being told to stay at home, but that doesn't yet mean that you can't go for a walk, go for a bike ride.
It's
but just
close,
remember
though.
the 6 feet rule.
Until they do the stay-at-home order, which right now,
it's not
where we
yet.
are, we're not quite there, but it's like the next step will be that here, because they've officially shut down all the non-essential businesses, which me and her are both in essential work fields. Well, in the categories for essential work fields, but it's good to go out, keep the distance, especially from others as well, because you don't know if they're keeping as sanitized as you are.
Okay, next, stay in touch with people other than the significant
That
other.
is true. Check in on your friends. Check in on everybody's doing. Everybody's going a little stir crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so especially thank goodness for technology, right? You don't want to neglect the friendships, relationships with family members. Make sure, this is a good rule, 1 to 2 calls minimum per day with other people.
You don't know what I do when I'm at work. I do talk
better
to
be minimum 1 to 2
I
phone
do
calls.
talk to multiple people while I'm at work sometimes. So.
Okay, we'll keep it up. Next, learn how to communicate better. Part of this is learning how to fight well. We're going to be rude or not the best version of ourselves. That's okay. Give ourselves and your significant other grace. So my question is, you have asked me numerous times if I'm okay. And I think it's because I am a little bit down with some of this.
I think it's keeping you. I've seen you have your work conference calls each day, but I've seen you do like one test run and one night with your girls.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, we've been doing that every week.
Well,
Yeah.
I think you need to be doing that a lot more because you were not.
Well, I do FaceTime them a lot.
Okay, well that's good because she needs that more. I mean, I can go by myself, but I try to call friends and check on them, and that's kind of what I do.
Yeah, definitely.
I miss a lot of the people, but it's helped me to try to get in at least better touch.
And then finally, use this time to your advantage. Look, I know I'm pretty annoyingly optimistic with a lot of stuff, and I really try not to make it about being like self-help or anything because I know everyone has their own process. But if you use this time to your advantage, you can actually in some ways reconnect with your significant other. I think that it has helped us in a lot of ways because we've had to learn how to actually be stuck together, and communicate better, right? So I found some ideas for things you can do. First, play games together, which by the way, I don't even think we've played a board game together.
No, we got that puzzle we need to finish that we started.
So puzzle,
already
games,
got it out.
anything.
We're going to have to mess with that. We got a puzzle we started and never finished.
We never did.
Well, because all the moving and new jobs were happening.
Okay, next, spend extra time learning new things about each other. I like that. Got anything new to share?
Yeah, probably not anything you want to hear.
Okay. Make lists of things that you've been wanting to do together. Circle the things you can do at home. I actually love this. You do not? Okay.
Sex.
That's next on the list. Have sexy time. Give each other massages.
I think she wrote that one in because she always is asking for a foot massage.
Well, you don't like my massages at all, do you?
Well, you turn it into the deepest tissue massage I've ever felt in my life. She thinks because she's related to people who know how to massage that she can find the one pain point and then put all her body weight in it and say, I'm just working out a knot, which is not pleasurable to me. It puts me in a spasm of pain that should be in the Hellraiser movie.
It's all right.
Hear that? That's what she says while she do. It's all right.
It's supposed to hurt. Yeah. And then finally, redecorate, clean, and make your house look amazing.
We're working on that.
That is something we are working on. We're doing a very good job.
We are. We're weeding out a lot of stuff. I mean, you can't see the room, but we're working on it. This room will, kind of gradually get a little better because this is turning into the workroom, but it's getting there. Boxes to donate. And we're cleaning it up.
Crap to throw out. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your question for me?
Well, outside of seeing people, I mean, like going out with people, what has been the toughest thing for you so far?
It has probably been...
And not being able to go to a Mexican restaurant.
The beaches. It's that time of year where it's perfect to be at the beach because it's not, the humidity hasn't quite kicked in here. And so it is 70, 80 degrees. It's perfect time to be at the beach. And all the beaches are closed.
Yeah.
So being a bit of a beach bum, that's been a little bit hard. But
okay.
We're going to get through it. And even if it is annoying to be optimistic at this time, still do it because, I mean, it's going to probably get worse, right? Before it gets any better right now.
I mean, here we'll probably have another order in our area, in our state of Alabama.
So it sucks. It sucks right now. But if you can use some of this time to your advantage and...
I mean, the new Ozark season just came out. I'm pumped.
Tiger King, hello.
She finished it.
Did Carol Baskin really do it? I mean, we've got to figure that out, people. There's so many good shows to do, and a couple of things, maybe you can do as well. If you can think of anything else, let us know. But, just use this time to your advantage.
Yeah.
That's been another episode of Man Frand.
See ya.
Bye.